Prime Investment Portfolio was launched in 2011 as a Tenet proposition as a post-RDR solution for advisors. It brings together the talents of 3 specialist fund of funds managers to provide you and your clients with access to a fully diversified investment portfolio. This means that you benefit from delivering a range of cost-effective, risk-rated investment strategies suitable for a wide range of clients, and your clients benefit from diversification across asset classes, different fund management techniques and investment strategies which aim to reduce volatility and improve the potential for consistent performance. In this video, we ask the experts behind Prime what experience, skills and competencies do their funds bring to the Prime investment solution. Coming up, we hear from Rob Burdett, co-head of the F&C multi-manager team, Havard Tveit, portfolio manager for the IFSL Sinfonia OIC, and Tom Coverdale, regional relationship manager from 7IM.
In terms of experience, the F&C multi-manager team is, we believe, the longest established team in this sector. It was effectively founded in 1996 when 5 of our current team of 7 first started working together. Combined, we have over 100 years of investment experience, of which over 80 are exclusively in the multi-manager arena. This consistency of our team has helped us navigate through 2 of the worst bear markets in history with well above average downside protection. We've also learned where our individual strengths are and weaknesses and make a deliberate effort to play to each of the individual specialisms whilst retaining team awareness and buy-in to all of our decisions. In short, we're a stable, settled, experienced team, uniquely incentivised by the limited liability partnership, which completely aligns our interests with our advisor clients and their end investors. Skills and competencies. So we have market-leading experience. How can we best deploy this? The skills and competencies we have built up over the years spring from that teamwork, underpinned by the individual abilities. To this, we add a progressive attitude to developing our process continually, through the early adoption of technology. For example, we were the first multi-manager client of software analytics firm Style Research. We've been a regular beta tester for Lipper. Our proprietary qualitative scoring system, the IQ factor, has been at the heart of our process since the 90s and is highly regarded by all the rating agencies. The entire process aims to first make us the best informed buyer of a fund we can be, to help us understand enough about a fund to have the confidence to buy cheaper units into a dip in performance rather than panicking. And part of that, we need to understand how funds work together in portfolio construction terms to deliver well above average consistency of outperformance with all the advantages this brings in terms of compound interest, etc. At the end of the day, though, we need to identify what the job is, and in doing so, we must recognise that this is an art first, supported by science second. We're people judging other people at the end of the day. So all that we do with our experience, skills and competencies is about making this judgment better, more consistent and more fruitful for our investors. Historically, our performance has tended to offer above average consistency of outperformance, allied to below average volatility. We've also developed a specialism in matching risk profiles through our pioneering lifestyle range and market-leading income generation with our Navigator distribution fund.
I am the lead portfolio manager for the Sinfonia portfolios. I have been managing portfolios for over 10 years and have 15 years of experience in selecting fund. During this period, I have seen some very challenging market conditions like the bear market in 2007, 08 and 09, but since some much better market conditions. The investment decision that goes into the Sinfonia portfolios is not just my experience, it's the experience of 2 well-resourced teams within the BNP Paribas Investment Partners, the Multi-Asset Solutions team and FundQuest Advisors. I belong to the Multi-Asset Solutions team, or MAS for short. The team is dedicated to making asset allocation decisions and implementing these. The team is split between London, Amsterdam, Paris, Hong Kong and Boston. We have over 20 specialists focused on analyzing economies and markets with a view to making recommendations of how to position our portfolios. The FundQuest advisor team is focused on fund selection, with 16 analysts responsible for identifying and recommending funds. The FundQuest advisors work by first using powerful quantitative analysis and segmenting the fund universe into their own peer groups. After the quantitative analysis, the analysts visit fund managers and make recommendations. Finally, there is the risk due diligence team. They ensure fund recommendations are sound from operational and risk perspective. It is then my job as the portfolio manager to bring all of this together in the Sinfonia funds. By knowing how we think about the various asset classes and asset allocation decisions that we have taken within the MAS team, I can then use the list of funds from FundQuest advisors in terms of using my knowledge and using these funds to combine them into the portfolios in the most suitable way for the Sinfonia portfolios.
Seven Investment Management was set up in 2002 by 7 industry professionals committed to offering a better deal to private investors in the UK. This meant providing institutional calibre investment and risk management, having fair and transparent charges, and delivering greater predictability in terms of expected returns and potential losses. Our belief has always been that the vast majority of UK investors are not seeking to shoot the lights out in terms of investment performance, but are simply looking to achieve a fair level of return broadly in line with their longer-term expectations. Something that will help their financial plan succeed without taking more risk than they are comfortable with. Our common sense approach seems to have struck a chord, with more than £5 billion now being entrusted to 7IM's care by clients and their advisors. When it comes to investment management, 7IM's approach might be considered somewhat dull, but we make no apologies for that. We don't believe in magical star managers, so instead, at the heart of everything that we do is discipline, structure, and process. We know that getting the asset allocation right is the key to successful investment outcomes. So that's where we focus our attention. We work with Ibbotson Associates to build robust, widely diversified strategic asset allocation models based upon how assets have performed together in the past. Then we overlay this with a forward-looking tactical view from the 7IM Asset Allocation Committee to ensure our funds adapt to current economic conditions and what we believe may lay ahead. In 2008, we launched the 7IM AAP range of funds. As with all our risk-rated funds, they benefit from this strategic and tactical approach, meaning that they are very actively managed at asset allocation level. The difference is that the underlying positions are populated with a variety of tracking instruments and direct holdings, which help to remove manager risk and significantly reduces cost. Although other firms have sought to mimic the AAP approach, 7IM continues to lead the way in the development of these actively managed passive solutions by introducing wider asset classes and incorporating the latest innovations in index tracking. The AAP funds have proved to be a great success, meeting the expectations of advisors and their clients, and we're very pleased and proud that the 7IM AAP funds have been selected to sit within the prime portfolios.
Thank you to Rob, Havard and Tim for their responses to the initial question: what experience, skills and competencies do their funds bring to the prime investment solution? To summarise, all 3 funds which make up the prime portfolios were launched in 2008 and between them combine 106 years of investment experience. Throughout those years, the expertise of their teams has helped them to navigate through 2 of the worst bear markets in financial history. Combining the expertise of well-resourced teams, software analytics and getting the asset allocations right has been key to their successful investment outcomes. Thank you for listening. Should you require any further information on the prime portfolios, please do not hesitate to get in touch with the contact on the screen.